thanks for joining me for this week's Crumbl Jumble. And on the menu this week, we have semi-sweet chocolate chip, blueberry crumb cake, strawberry shortcake ice cream bar, chocolate mint, and a monster cookie. But we also have a dessert. That's the reason why you saw 2 strawberry shortcakes in my thing, because they have a cake dessert. This week is an enormous German chocolate. I cannot wait to try that. It's so big it won't fit in the box. It looks delicious. Okay, let's start things with the semi-sweet chocolate chip. And what they say about it is chocolate chip, but make it chunky. A delicious cookie filled with irresistible semi-sweet chocolate chunks and a sprinkle of flaky sea salt. And again, I barely see the sea salt on it. I don't know if you can. But yes, I think I've mentioned, well, I have mentioned this every time I eat the weekly chocolate chip cookie. I prefer this semi-sweet over the milk chocolate just because it's a more balanced flavor. So you get the sweetness of the cookie and the bitterness of the chocolate and the salt. So yeah, to me, it's a way better cookie. But let's see if I'm right this time. Oh yeah, I totally like these way more than the milk chocolate ones. And here's a look at the inside of it. It looks, again, undercooked, but I'm going to quit talking about that. Look how hard it is to pick up without it breaking. Although, granted, it is warm, so maybe that's why. Okay, up next, let's try this strawberry shortcake bar, I think they call it. They call it a strawberry ice cream bar. And what it really reminds me of is if you've ever had the Good Humor strawberry shortcake, I think it was called, the strawberry shortcake bar from like an ice cream truck. That's what I think they're trying to imitate, but maybe they couldn't get the rights to the Good Humor name. Good Humor was not humorous about it. So let's see what it says. A chilled cookie packed with strawberry and vanilla, layered with whipped white drop buttercream, and topped with a strawberry and vanilla streusel crunch. Okay, that sounds delicious. I got some big chunks of whatever that is. Okay, oh, it's very cold and hard. Wonder if it was frozen. Well, maybe it was frozen. Okay, here's what it looks like. Smells good. Okay, so this one smells like artificial strawberry, whereas the strawberry one last week, I think it was last week, didn't really have a strawberry flavor because it was made with real strawberries. So I don't think this one is. So let's try it. Okay, I hate to admit it, but I like the artificial strawberryness about it. Here's what it looks like inside. But yeah, it's got these crunchy streusel on top. The one I had was quite big. The piece I had was quite big, and it was very crunchy. It was rock hard. So the cookie is cold. I don't think it's frozen. It's just very, very well refrigerated. And the flavor is very reminiscent of those Good Humor bars. I'm pretty sure that's what they were trying to go for. So if you like those, I bet you will like this cookie. Okay, up next is the blueberry crumb cake cookie. And what they say about it is a lemony graham cookie with pops of blueberry and zesty lemon glaze. So it's supposed to be lemon cookie with lemon glaze and blueberry in it. Oh, wow. It smells very interesting. Okay, and I mentioned this last week. I'm not crazy about having fresh fruit on a cookie. And this blueberry doesn't even look that fresh. That was kind of a weird tasting blueberry. I don't know if it was from maybe some of this glaze, but it didn't taste like any blueberry I've ever had. And yet it was fresh. Oh, wow. Okay, so cutting into it, it's got real blueberry in it, I think. Unless it's a holdover. Okay, let's try it. Oh, wow. Okay, I really like this. This time I'm tasting lemon. And yeah, I think there's blueberries baked right into it. And you can really taste the graham flavor, which goes well with the lemon and the blueberry. Okay, this one is, yeah, going on my list of one of my favorites ever. Okay, up next we have the mint chip ice cream. So 2 sort of ice cream flavors this week. Okay, so what they say about this one is a sugar cookie with semi-sweet chips, smooth mint chip mousse, and an artful dollop of whipped cream. Looks like all the above. Okay, let's get some of that artful whipped cream in it too. Okay, this one is kind of hard as well. Maybe because it's imitating ice cream too. Okay, yeah, it's got little chocolate chips built right into it. Okay, I am not loving this one. It's giving me toothpaste vibes. Like, I think it's that mint icing is just the consistency is very much like toothpaste. I don't think I'm a fan of this one. No, I'm not. No. Okay, and now the last cookie on our Crumbl Jumble is a monster cookie. And what do they say about the monster? A warm peanut butter dream brimming with M&M's milk chocolate candies, oats, peanut butter chips, and semi-sweet chocolate chunks. Okay, so you lost me on oats. I've never been a fan of monster cookies, and I think it is because of the oats in them. Like, whoever thought of putting oatmeal into something that is so unhealthy anyway? So I think they were trying to make it a nutritious cookie, but as a result, it kind of wrecks it, in my opinion. I didn't know monster cookies were peanut butter cookies, unless that's just a Crumbl thing. Oh yeah, it's definitely got a strong peanut scent. Okay, let's try this. Okay, here's what it looks like inside. You know, this one's not horrible. Of all the monster cookies I've had in my life, I would say this is probably the best. And I think the reason being, because I don't know for sure if other monster cookies are made with peanut butter, but what seems to be happening here is the oat and the peanut butter are mixing really well, and it's almost creating a dark roasted peanut flavor similar to the peanuts in a Snickers bar. So yeah, I'm not hating this one. Okay, now we're on to the German chocolate cake. Oh my God, this looks so good and so ridiculously large. Okay, let's see what they say about it. German chocolate cake. 2 tiers of fluffy chocolate layered cake with a classic house-made German chocolate topping and rich chocolate cream cheese frosting. Okay, that just sounds too decadent. I'll have to take this down a bit to slice it because I don't want to drop it. Okay, so here's the first bite of a German chocolate cake from Crumbl. I'm really regretting not bringing my spork this time because this one is quite a mess to try to eat or cut into it. No, it's way too thick to try to bite into anyway. Okay, let's try it. Wow, it is delicious. From what I understand, reading the ingredients, it's actually devil's food cake. And then, of course, this cream cheese chocolate icing. Oh. So I doubt you can see it, but I think between the layers is more of the stuff that makes it a German chocolate, the coconut and pecan filling. So there's 2 layers of that, but it is so ridiculously thick. And from what I understand, German chocolate cake is not German at all. It was named after a guy who invented the type of chocolate they used in it. His last name was German. So it used to be called German's chocolate cake. Another bite. They really are doing the desserts well, other than the cookies, whatever they decide to go with. They don't mess around, they do them well. The only thing I haven't liked was that butter cake. That was about 2 months ago. But so far, all their other cakes have been incredible. And I think they had a pie one time too, and it was good. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 9, just because it's really difficult to eat. Even though there's 2 layers of the stuff that make it German chocolate, that flavor isn't coming through enough. But yeah, so I'll give it a 9. It's good, don't get me wrong, it is very good, but is it perfect? No, not quite, but close. Okay, and as for these, I'm going to give the semi-sweet chocolate the usual. I think I give it an 8 usually. It's good. The monster cookie, I'm going to give an 8 as well. Surprising, I normally would have given any monster cookie a 4 at the most. The blueberry crumb cake, I'm going to give that an 8 as well. It's good, but again, it has a fresh fruit, which I'm not a fan of on a cookie. I love fresh fruit, don't get me wrong. And the strawberry ice cream bar, I'm going to give that an 8 as well. And the chocolate mint, I'm going to have to give that a 1. Like, that is just, it's, I would say, gross. If you don't like eating toothpaste, you won't like this. So that's it. That's the deal with the Crumbl Jumble for the week of August 8th, 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye.